Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tronage, and today we're going to be talking about Quad Box for May 2019. And yes, I know I'm wearing the shirt from the June box. How is that even possible? Want to find out? Stick around. Alright guys, I have the long awaited May Quad Box, and yes, it's July. So I know this is a long time coming, but I finally received it. So much so that they've even express mail shipped it to me because they realized that it's been a long time since I should have received it in the first place. So I don't know what happened. Somehow there was a mix-up, and so much so that I thought my June box was the May box. So we'll cover that in a minute, but this is the shirt that is included in the June box. But I thought it'd be fun to be kind of like from the future unboxing a box from the past. So here we are now. We have the Quad Box. Here's how we're going to roll. You're going to come up in close. We're going to unbox it live and in person so you can get my genuine impressions, and we'll go over what we have in here. Then we're going to do a little bit of a cost analysis, see if it's worth what you paid, and we'll talk about it a little bit, all right? But before we get started, slam that subscribe button. While you're at it, hit that bell icon. Makes finding my videos a whole heck of a lot easier, helps support the channel, and keeps you in the know when I post videos like this one. All right, so let's get started. Get over here. All right, guys, we got our Quad Box for May. I need to know what's inside this. I've been waiting months for this. We're cracking this open, and we're digging in right freaking now. All right, let's take a peek and see here. So to start off, we have Quad Box exclusive toolkit, but it doesn't feel like there's any tools in the toolkit, but let's take a peek anyway and see if there's anything inside, which will be very intriguing to find out that there is nothing inside at all, folks, just an empty toolkit. But perhaps that's a place to put our tools that we have been getting over the course of these boxes. So we have a toolkit. Next up, we got some HQ props. They are 4.8s by 3.4s by 4. That's an interesting size. So it's a little bit smaller. So basically a 48-34. So it's a little bit smaller prop with a lesser of a pitch. So that's kind of an interesting size, 4.8. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued about these guys. But we got 4 sets of those. Pretty cool. We have then a little box here that says Mega Boom. Let's check it out. Ah, it's a LiPo. Mega Boom pack. It doesn't say on it what it is, though. Let's see if I can read the fine print. Okay, in the fine print, it is a 1550 MAH pack. It is a 4S pack. You can tell it's 4S because there's also 5 wires on the balance tap. And so it's a nice little LiPo. We'll have to give that a shot and see how it goes. We also have our sticker sheet. Always a welcomed addition. And we have a t-shirt. Okay, and the t-shirt is really just a generic, just Quad Box. Says subscribe down here. T-shirt. So it's basically just something about Quad Box, not really a pilot shirt or anything, just Quad Box, and that's kind of cool because I don't actually even have a shirt that says anything about Quad Box. So that's kind of cool to get a shirt from Quad Box that says Quad Box. All right, so to recap, I ain't gonna lie, this is feeling incredibly light, but we'll run some numbers. So we got the t-shirt, we got some stickers, we got a LiPo pack, we got the empty toolkit, and we got some props. So let's run some numbers and see what we come up with this guy. All right, this box was not so good, but we'll go through the cost analysis anyway. So here's your numbers. All right, so we'll go down line by line and we'll go through this measly box. So first we have the little toolkit that came with absolutely nothing in it, which, you know, it's kind of cool because Quadbox does put out a lot of tools, a lot of the Allen keys and the socket driver things and the wire strippers and stuff. So because of that, it makes sense for them to also give little pouches to put those tools into, though, I don't know. It's sort of like one of those catch-22s, because it would have been cooler if there was some tools in the tool pouch versus getting the tool pouch separate and empty. But it is what it is. It's a cool tool pouch. I do like it's got like the embroidered logo and everything on it. But, I mean, we're not talking a really high-ticket item here. And in the scope of this particular box, it sort of makes it just feel that much more empty, I guess. Moving along, we got our HQ props. And I said it before, I'll say it again. I love getting props. You can't have too many props, because if you fly enough, you're going to break them. And by just getting props, it lets you really try out a lot of different things that you may or may not thought would be good for your builds. Or, you know, you just have some extra props on hand and you may try things that you maybe have not tried before. So I really enjoy them, and especially HQ props and dial cyclones are my two go-tos, and I'm happy to get some HQ props here. So that is awesome. It is a little bit different size than I'm used to. It's a little bit smaller and a little bit of a less pitch. So I'm intrigued how that will play out on some of my builds, and to see how it works with the different motors and the different KVs, and when I run it on my thrust stand to see what it spits out as far as results go. But it's great to have a good variety, because you can really dial in what you want for your performance factors. Next up, we have the Mega Boom LiPo pack, and I really couldn't find much information at all about this other than on the Quadbox website, and other than it's a Mega C. That's it. No C rating at all, just Mega C. 1550 mAh 4S LiPo pack. Don't know how it's going to perform. I'm guessing it might be okay. I don't know. We'll have to fly it and see. But it's a LiPo pack. So, you know, it's a LiPo pack. Yay. Ta-da. And that's it. I mean, you got the shirt, which is cool. I'm all about the shirt. Okay, cool. And that's it. Seemed like I thought there'd be something else. Left me hanging. It's just how it is. You look at those numbers. For a one-time purchase, don't buy this box. I mean, obviously at this point, you're not really going to buy this box because the one-time purchase window is already closed. But if you did buy this box as a one-time purchase, I'm sorry. You lost money. You lost about $10 on the deal. And you didn't really get great stuff. So, sorry. On a subscriber, we're strong. We got our 17 cents profit. Yeah. Can you sense the sarcasm? You know, I don't know. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Personally, I wouldn't have bought the toolkit. I really wouldn't have bought the battery. My battery of choice is Tattu. So I would have just bought another Tattu pack. So I wouldn't have bought that pack. The props, okay, I might have bought those. And the shirt, okay, the shirt's cool. So I don't want to harp on it. I mean, I know this seems like a dud, and I heard it was a dud before opening it, but I really wanted to go into it with an open mind, and I really feel like I was let down a little bit. I'm not going to say I feel ripped off, because as a subscriber, I came out 17 cents ahead, but it's very close. It's very close. Like, this is, I would say, since I've been a subscriber, this was probably the worst box that I've opened, that I felt like, okay, there's something missing. So, anywho, with that being said, let's look at the comparison to Drone Drop. So here is your comparison, and you can see Drone Drop is closing the gap. Now, if you're new here, let me just walk you through this real quick. The first column there, that's for 2018, from February to December. That's when I was a subscriber in 2018. That's the year to see what's going on from last year. Middle column's the year to date from January till now, which is the May quad box that we're comparing here. And it shows you what's going on up until this point. Last column's the totals. Along the bottom there, we have the differences, basically on average, how much is the one ahead of the other. And the green boxes mean who's in the lead. And you can see, currently, Quadbox is in the lead across the board. However, Drone Drop is closing that gap on two fronts. they're coming out with strong boxes and Quadbox is coming out with weak boxes. So it's like burning the candle at both ends, closing that gap. And as I mentioned earlier, I am Tronage from the future wearing the shirt that's in the June box because I'm doing this really late because I didn't even get my May box till now and it's July. And I can already tell you, when the June video drops, Drone Drop takes over. I'm not even gonna hint. After June, Drone Drop is gonna be in the lead because the June box wasn't so strong, and the June box for Drone Drop was pretty strong. So, I don't know, that's 2 boxes in a row that are kind of lackluster from Quadbox, so I'm really hoping that this is like where they're like kind of saving up now, and then like July is like mega hard hitter, because July is when we're going to have FPV Crate, and they're probably going to come out of the gates really strong, which means Drone Drop and Quadbox both have to get their game up to compete with the new guy on the block. So we will see how that happens, and I will keep you posted once the box come in and we do them together and we unbox them, because it's fun. They're awesome, and even a junky box like this still was fun. I just wish I had better stuff in it. That's all. All right, so I hope it helped you out. Please don't let this discourage you maybe thinking about subscribing to Quadbox, because like I said, I've been doing this now since February 2018, and this would be probably the worst one ever, and typically they are better than this, so don't let this be the one that maybe changes your mind. Maybe it does. Who am I to tell you? I just unbox them and I tell you what I find. All right, so as always, my name is Tronage. Fly strong.